mango, you all know what mango looks like as well, but take a look at some of the things that are on there. Mango, I forgot to bring clippers. Charlie, do you have clippers tonight? No. All right. The leaves are added to bath water to cool the body when you have fevers and something like that. A leaf decoction where you keep the leaf in water, young or old leaves for bronchitis, catarrh, where you can't get coughing. You take it off with honey. It's good for asthma. It's a possible anti-diabetic. Mango leaves. All right. They say that if you take 2 cups a day for 3 days, it'll lower your blood pressure.
What do you mean by 2 cups?
Make a tea out of it or a decoction for 2 or 3 leaves and soak them in water. Also used as a popular beverage in Venezuela. They take the leaves and they break them down and they brew it somehow. They mix it with sugar and they make a canned juice that you can buy. And it's from the leaves. So the infusion, in other words, it's only soaking the leaves again of the fruit skin for washing skin infections. The kernel is used to expose intestinal worms. In other words, that's toxic. They use them on the rub on gums and teeth to improve that. Of course, the ripe fruit, if you eat enough mango, you won't have trouble with constipation for weeks. We used to joke, at the time I was a plant inspector, we had Medfly down in Miami. So we had to go down to Miami in teams and go through the mangoes in these backyards. And everybody wants a mango tree, but nobody ever really uses all the fruit. And you're going through yards that are just wild with fruit flies and everything else in the world, and flies of all kinds. And here's these rotten mangoes, and we have to go through these rotten mangoes to see if there's maggots in it of Mediterranean fruit fly. When you eat an awful lot of mangoes, you're going to cut every mango. And why waste the cut? It's inside the skin, it's clean. As long as it's not rotten, you cut it off and you eat it while you're looking for maggots. And different philosophy of life, of course. But you can eat an awful lot of mango that way. And I'll guarantee you that you will not be constipated. All right. However, this is in a really neat family. I started off talking about family. This is Anacardiaceae. This very interesting family also causes some really neat stuff like poisonwood that grows down in the Keys. Poison ivy is in this family. Cashew nut is in this family. And cashew, without being heated, will kill you dead or doornail. So this is a very bad family, except there's a lot of really neat things in it. This mango is, of course, one of the most world popular fruits there is. There's a couple of other, I remember now, this little small yellow fruit. It's valued by the people in the islands.
Guava?
Plums?
Aki?
Not guavas, no.
Aki?
Not aki, no, that's another one that puts you away.
Loquat?
No,
Kumquat?
it's not going to be a common fruit for us Yankees. This is going to be somebody from Latin America would recognize it. It's a little fruit about this big, and it turns yellow. And if you cut it in cross section, it almost has a bony inside section. Won't come in now. Maybe we'll come in on the way home. All right. But anyway, you have to be careful because a lot of people are allergic to mango. Being in that family, some people are incredibly allergic to poison ivy. And if you rub this stuff on, they're going to get the same problem. All right. If you're burning the leaves or the branches, if you make a pile and you burn them, that smoke can be extremely irritating to your lungs and everything. And let's see, immoderate consumption of the fruit may cause diarrhea, kidney inflammation, hemorrhoids, and digestive tract problems. Well, I don't know what an immoderate method, because I'm sure I exceeded immoderate a long time ago. Interesting, livestock, by grazing on the leaves, they can actually be killed. If they have nothing else to eat, they just eat the mango leaves. So, one of the best ways to eat this thing is green. And in the tropics, I used to think, well, it's crazy. The fruit is so good. Why do they always eat it green? That's because as soon as it gets ripe, everything else in the world eats it. And it falls off, and you lose it to the pigs and whatever's on the ground. And also it gets fungus very badly. It gets anthracnose in some parts of the world. It gets that brown stuff on the outside of the fruit. So if you cut that baby off when it's full size and have recipes where you can cook it green, the cooking kills the toxin. And you get green mango pie and green mango this and green mango chutney and all kinds of other stuff. And so you can actually eat this thing green.